7 Things You Didn't Know About Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor has been Hollywood's Swiss Army knife for a few decades now. While he doesn't draw attention to himself the way a lot of stars do, the Scottish actor has been putting in consistently amazing work in a wide variety of films. Think about it, what other star performer looks equally comfortable playing a junkie in an independent cult classic like Trainspotting, a bohemian in an extravagant musical like Moulin Rouge, and Jim Carrey's sensitive lover in a hilarious satire like I Love You, Philip Morris? To top it all off, McGregor is probably the one thing about the Star Wars prequel trilogy everyone remembers fondly. His breakthrough performance as Obi-Wan Kenobi made us overlook the Phantom Menace's more questionable choices and gave Alec Guinness's original character a run for his money. Luckily for us, McGregor will put on the Jedi robe again on Disney Plus's new series, Kenobi. In honor of this incredible actor, we decided to find out the most interesting facts about his life. If you want to know what turned him into a true Jedi Master of the big and small screen, keep watching to find out 7 things you probably didn't know about Ewan McGregor. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you support our channel by clicking on the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget to hit the bell icon too. You'll get a notification every time there's a new video available for you. We are constantly updating our channel with the latest insider information on your favorite film, music, and TV stars, so you won't regret it. Number 7. He traveled the world on a motorbike and suffered massive bites twice. While we don't really think of March 1971 born McGregor as an action star, he's actually seen way more literal action than a lot of Hollywood stuff as performers. The 2004 TV documentary Long Way Round shows the actor's motorcycle trip around the world with his best friend Charlie Boorman. Starting in London, McGregor traversed all of Europe and Asia, and then biked across the US from Alaska until New York. The grueling 3-month, 20,000-mile-long trip would have exhausted anybody, but McGregor seemed to enjoy the workout, and he hopped on his motorbike again 3 years later to go from Scotland to Cape Town in the sequel series Long Way Down. Of course, as cool as biking all over the world can be, McGregor had to deal with more than a few problems. Some of the crew's equipment got stolen, and the actor was involved in a couple of car accidents. But the biggest issue were the mosquitoes. During their journey across Kazakhstan, the actor suffered massive bites in the forehead and an even more sensitive area. Still, all the pain and mosquito bites have not deterred McGregor from putting his motorcycling skills to good use. As a UNICEF ambassador, he has personally delivered vaccines to children in hard-to-access regions of countries such as Nepal, the Republic of Congo, and India. We hope he brought some mosquito repellent as well. Number 6. He's not the first Star Wars star in his family. After you, Uncle Dennis. In an interview, McGregor revealed that the first movie he ever saw in a theater was The Empire Strikes Back. The main reason wasn't interest in the franchise, but family ties. Dennis Lawson, McGregor's maternal uncle, played X-Wing pilot Wedge Antilles in the original trilogy. As excited as Ewan was to see his relative on the big screen, he soon was blown away by the movie itself, which helped him decide to become a Jedi when he got the chance. Although McGregor is not the first Star Wars actor in his family, he got the opportunity to do something else his Uncle Dennis didn't do. Along with other actors like Hayden Christensen and Liam Neeson, he actually performed some of the sound effects with his own lightsaber. That's right, whenever you see Kenobi waving his weapon around, remember the whooshing sounds come from the Jedi's mouth. It turns out the Jedi impressions we did in our own living room weren't so different from the real thing after all. Number 5. He challenged Oasis singer Noel Gallagher to a lightsaber duel. Speaking of lightsabers, Ewan McGregor's first experience in a Star Wars duel wasn't on set. His first ever lightsaber battle was against none other than Oasis songwriter Noel Gallagher. The award-winning performer was at an all-night party at Gallagher's house when he found out he had been chosen to play Obi-Wan Kenobi. To celebrate, McGregor challenged the singer to a duel with toy lightsabers. We don't know who won, but we can probably assume McGregor's sounds were better. You might be wondering how Noel Gallagher and McGregor knew each other. We're not sure the particulars, but we do know it wasn't the first time the actor and Oasis would cross paths. In fact, the band had been asked to lend a song to McGregor's breakout film, Trainspotting. The request made sense given that the film already featured legendary British bands The Primal Scream and Pulp. Unfortunately, the Gallagher brothers refused because they thought the film was literally about Trainspotters. They must have been really surprised when they were invited to the premiere. Number 4. He was willing to go really addicted for his role in Trainspotting. Ewan McGregor's most legendary film role is arguably heroin addict Mark Renton, the main character in the aforementioned Trainspotting. The role helped him turn into a star and became proof of his commitment as an actor. To prepare for the role, the actor lost an astounding 28 pounds by abstaining from dairy, drinking wine instead of beer, and grilling all his food. But his preparation for the movie went way beyond dietary changes. He read a huge number of books on illegal substances and visited a rehab center in Glasgow. The recovering addicts in the Calton Athletic Recovery Group shared their experiences with him and even taught him how to cook heroin with a spoon. As a token of appreciation, McGregor made sure they all got a role in the film as the players from the football team. Ewan McGregor was indeed willing to do his homework. Not only that, he even considered doing heroin himself. Fortunately, meeting the guys over at Calton made him reconsider, and he decided it would be disrespectful to their struggle. For the close-up shots of Renton shooting up, the makeup crew created a realistic prosthetic arm complete with pulsating veins. Definitely safer than using McGregor's actual arm. Number 3. He didn't speak to Danny Boyle for 10 years because of DiCaprio. Ewan McGregor owns a lot of his success to his collaboration with Trainspotting director Danny Boyle. Aside from the legendary film, the pair also worked together in 2 earlier projects, A Life Less Ordinary and Shallow Grave. Hence, it made sense that Boyle's 4th feature, The Beach, would star the Scottish actor. But as you probably already know, the role went to rising star Leonardo DiCaprio instead. Naturally, McGregor was incensed that he had been offered the role and then had it taken away. Boyle argued that DiCaprio had been cast by the studio heads, but Ewan felt betrayed and gave Boyle the silent treatment for a whopping 10 years. Thankfully, they decided to reconcile in 2017. The director apologized for what happened, and McGregor agreed to participate in the sequel to the film that made them both legends, Trainspotting 2. It's nice to know that a follow-up that's all about old friendships rekindled a real-life partnership as well. Number 2. He and Jude Law had to get drunk together, for chemistry reasons. Since we're about friends, did you know that old Obi-Wan Kenobi shared an apartment with young Dumbledore? That's right, Ewan McGregor and actor Jude Law met in LA in the 90s when a director asked them to get drunk with each other so he could judge their chemistry. Nothing like a bender to form a fast friendship. Soon after, the two of them moved in together, sharing a bunk bed. Their bond went beyond cohabitating in a cramped apartment. As their careers progressed, they decided to join forces and founded a film and theater company called Natural Nylon. Although the business has closed, it seems they are still big buddies. Now we can't stop thinking about a Star Wars Harry Potter crossover. Number 1. He thanked both his wife and his girlfriend at the Golden Globes. Ewan McGregor's love life has been as busy as his film career. He married production designer Eve Mavrakis in 1995 and had 4 daughters with her. The actor said that his family helped him stay grounded and keep his arrogance in check. His oldest daughter Clara was on McGregor's lap in the premiere of Trainspotting. Unfortunately, all that changed when Ewan and Mavrakis separated in 2017. Soon after, paparazzi revealed photos of McGregor hanging out with his Fargo co-star Mary Elizabeth Winstead. In a delightful moment for gossip fans, when the actor received the 2018 Golden Globe, he thanked his soon-to-be ex-wife and his then-girlfriend Winstead. The intervention of the shutterbugs made the separation rather messy for everyone involved. Clara even posted a tirade against her father's new girlfriend on Instagram. Thankfully, it seems all arguments have been settled, and daughter Clara thinks of Winstead as family now. McGregor is still very protective of his family, which is now larger. He recently had a child with Winstead, and the two just got married. It seems Ewan has applied all his Jedi knowledge and finally found a balance in the Force.
Hello there.
That was our countdown of the top 7 things you didn't know about Obi-Wan Kenobi, aka Mark Renton, aka Ewan McGregor. If you think something skipped our radar, don't keep it to yourself. Show us what you've got by leaving a comment below this video. When you're done, make sure you also like this video and click on the subscribe button to show your support for this channel. Remember to hit the bell icon too, and you'll get a notification every time there's a new video available for you. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!